Good morning, ma'am. I am Cortleo Sanicunad, acting as a speaker, and my partner.
I'm Carl Justin Canonio, acting as listener.
Good morning, ma'am. Our topic for today is the role of English in bilingual education. Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, the students will be able to state and elaborate the role of bilingual education. Describe bilingual education in the classroom. Explain the importance of English language in the modern world. Other view. In this lesson, the students will find out the role of English in a bilingual education. It should provide the students with understanding about bilingual education in the classroom. It could also enlighten the student how it makes the word meaningful and purposeful.
The creator of the most popular Oxford Dictionary identified 5 main events that influenced the formation of the language. It's no secret that it's almost impossible to find out exactly how language was formed. It is known that the German invaders arrived and settled in the UK in the 5th century AD. They spoke Germanic proto-language. Specialists have a small amount of information about this period. This is due to the fact that written archives and documents of the time were not found. The formation of dialects is confirmed by the sources of the 7th and 9th centuries. All of them relate to a language that Alfred the Great in the 9th century called English. Some experts believe that the development of English was influenced by Celtic. From the middle of 9th century, Norwegian invaders settled in the UK. It is believed that the speech of Scandinavians strongly influenced the development of English language. For several centuries of the Norman conquest, significant changes took place in English language. The inflectional system was formed in that period is still used today, according to her. In English, the generic terminology of the word is almost not used for grammar.
The role of English in obtaining on education. The role of English in the modern world is evident to students who wish to receive a decent education. This knowledge allows you to study at any university. To receive requirement on education is created in all countries. It's no secret that having, for example, a diploma from the University of London, a graduate can get a job in prestigious work anywhere in the world. Almost any large libraries that there are books in English, even lots of online resources are also providing few books for preparation of different exams like BE, English GS papers, etc. Detectives, novels, poems, and other works can be read in the original. Knowing a foreign language. It's no secret that translating books are not always accurate and literal. Not less valuable are the originals of technical literature. Thanks to the knowledge of English, it is possible to study in more depth the equipment or interest. The role of English in the world of technology. The relevance of learning English can also be explained by the rapid development of the technology. Annually, specialists from all over the world create new inventions. They are given names that are most often English speaking. Surprisingly, the words familiar to us, such as laptop, computer, scanner, mobile, and others, came from English. Thanks to the rapid development of the internet, representatives of different nations began to closely interact on the web. In order to understand each other, they use English. The role of English in youth life. English plays an important role in the lives of adolescents and young people. Bilingual education in the classroom. Bilingual education is the process of teaching students using two languages. Educators usually teach students in their native language. and conjunctions with a second language utilizing differing levels of the native and second language depending on the requirements specified in lesson plans and teaching modules. Below are common bilingual education models are employed in public schools, charter schools, and private institutions across the United States. Transitional bilingual education. This type of bilingual education is designed to help students learning a new language pick it quicker and make the transition to begin learning math, science, and other subjects in English. Students begin receiving instruction in their native language and eventually become aware of it and being learned entirely in English. So way of dual language immersion bilingual education. These programs are intended to assist English and non-English speaking students learn to speak and write a second language. In the United States, most students are enrolled in dual language immersions. Programs will be 50-50 mix of English and Spanish speakers. These programs are not very popular in United States, but research thus shows that non-English speaking students taking advantage of these programs effectively learn how to write and speak in English. Not only do non-English speakers benefit from these programs, but English speakers do as well. Non-English and English speaking students learn together in dual immersion bilingual education programs. So, Mr. Canonio, what have you learned in this topic?
I have learned a lot about bilingual education and learned how important is the language to us.